Boom, boom, pow. Gotta get, boom, boom, pow. Boom. What is up? Ladies and gentlemen, it's been so long. But without any further ado, let's get into the instrumental, how I made the beat for the song Bread and Water. So, since I have merged everything before I finished making the beat and all that, I do not have the sections, you know what I mean? It's one goddamn thing together. But we will start with the drums, the pink ones. Then we will go bass, then keys, etc., and whatever else I have right here. Do I have guitar on this one? I think I do not have a guitar on this one. I didn't record guitar, but let's start with the kick. Okay, let's go to the verse and find the beat in the verse, how it sounds. The percussion right here, it's not actually percussion, but it's what you call that? Simple as that. It's the kick that tries to dance. Okay. Then we have right here a snare, I think. Can you listen to the snare? Yeah, you can. As I have said all these times, I always try to, here we have the snare, BSD snare 18. I try to kind of mix them a little bit before like I export them. And the snare reappears on the chorus. And it gives that, okay, let's go. You know what I mean? That let's go, the power. Because in the beginning it starts like slow and mellow and all that. I run it. And then I have like a couple of hats right here. We have the hi-hat. Wait a second. So the hi-hat just has a little bit of EQ shaping. Everything is just shaping at this moment. It's still, I don't like how it sounds. That's why in the mix, like, we'll see later on another video what I did with this one. It has a, but a simple one. You know what I mean? Simple. And then 16ths. It gives it a little bit more, you know what I mean? Like, get ready because we are bam 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 bam. And then because we have like the snare right here to do all that tan 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 tan, all that let's go forward, you don't need to actually like get it at, doesn't matter, leave it as it is, you know. And then again, ready? And it starts from here with, you know, with 16ths. What is it now? No, claps. But I didn't use them like so, like a little bit right here, bridge, whatever you wanna call it. These days I don't even create bridges. It's more like a pre-chorus kind of. Bam, 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 pa, pam, pa, pam. And I don't create bridges in a way that, you know, most of the producers out there, they use this technique like, okay, we have a repetitive beat with the same chord pattern again, again, again. We might like get off a couple of drums, then get them back in and all that, and then in the bridge we change the chord structure, we introduce a new chord pattern, right? And then again to the same repetitive chord thing. But me right here in these kind of songs, what I have found myself doing is that I create 3 chord patterns, and I use them, you know, in my mind. I use them like as verse, pre-chorus, chorus, right? And then after like I have created these 3 patterns, and I'm like, okay, now I have like the verse, then it goes to the pre-chorus, then now the chorus is good and all that. I take them, I spread them out, you know what I mean? And then I figure out a little bit the intro, how it might go, but I don't give like too much kind of, okay, let's make another chord structure for the intro. Whatever happens, maybe it will be like a little bit of the chorus, or maybe it will be a little bit of the verse, just like a build up or something like that. And then for that bridge that everyone is like, oh, the bridge section, I'm like, I don't care. It might be just, you know what I mean? It might be the same chorus, but I take out stuff, or like I, you know, or like I introduce like something. In a way, I don't care about the bridge so much, or like the intro. I give more attention to verse, pre-chorus, chorus, and then the intro and the bridge, they are like more like a kind of a glue, or like a you cannot say for the intro it is a pause, but you know what I mean. More like, okay, and then the outro, of course, but more like, okay, let's relax a little bit, you know. Then we have like right here we have, what is this? Chord shaping. Oh yeah, it sounds like techno, right? Yeah, there are 2 together in order to give that industrial kind of, okay, it's about to become dirty right now. You can't subconsciously, you can't even realize it. You know how it went. Did you hear that? Da 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 da, and then boom, and then the toms, you know, tom 1, tom 2, tom 3, and I think like in the mix I have spread them out. Yeah, so bam. And the thing is that with the snare I have done like something that it kind of like destroys the groove. How to say it? It kind of destroys it, meaning like if you are a singer and I was giving it to you like the song, right, the beat, and I would be like, okay, now get into the beat, you know. When you were about like to go to the chorus, you would tell me that the beat is kind of wrong, or like out of whatever it is, but it is not. It is just like very, very, very crazy just before it gets into the one. You know what I mean? Da, 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 da. You know what I mean? It's like a little bit differently. The crash. Ta-ta. And with the crash, it's like the same thing. If If you really play with this is the root. And then I went to, it's like you have two crashes, you know what I mean? But it is the same thing, it's just the tuning. So you don't need like to get like two different samples, you know? You get just one. Wait. Ho, 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 ho. It is a sample. And this one, you know, I'm trying like to make it like. Also, I'm trying to make sure now with the Q sampler. I kind of get a feeling that the Q sampler automatically finds the root key of the drum samples, so I don't go like with a fab filter to kind of shake it so much, you know, as I used to do. And then I just like go right here, and I'm trying like to find like inside the inside the key, you know, of the song, in which this song, what is the key of this song? I don't remember it, guys. I'm sorry, and gals. But yeah, I'm trying like to tune everything inside the key of the song. So this is the drum pattern, you know, and it builds up from here. You know, it has a little bit of intros, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of. You see, right here, it feels like a bridge. Bam, and it builds up with the claps. And it starts. But yeah, the whole philosophy of this era, whatever you want to call it. Oh, I have eras, right? It's this thing, you know what I mean? And sometimes, to tell you the truth, when it naturally, how it comes out, it's like I create the verse, right? The first kind of chord structure. And then I create like the pre-chorus. And to me, to my ear, it's kind of good, you know what I mean? I'm like, wow, it's good. I can build a song. But then another part of me jumps out and is like, oh, you want to make it that easy? Let's make it like a little bit more difficult, you know what I mean? Let's make the song a little bit more, the puzzle of the song when you're about to create it a little bit like more hard for you. In a way, I'm just a little bit, you know, insecure if I kind of like clutter my mind and my ego. I don't want to feed my ego and be like, oh, I want to make like something like crazy, so like everyone can be like, wow, it's all about the song, you know. If the song doesn't need it, then why introduce it? But then it's like, don't be lazy, don't try like to do something like that it is a little bit more than what you are like comfortable doing, right? So that's why I introduce another one. You know. And but yeah, you know, a couple of songs. We are on the song number 7 after the 157, right? It kind of, I restarted the whole thing. So we are on the song number 7. Right now I'm presenting you the song number 6. I'm sorry, guys, because I yesterday uploaded the 7. But because like I was like on working on the 9 to 5, and then I went like a little bit like to Albania, to Elbasan, to see my family there. So I kind of, you know, like I went a little bit, I stopped. So we have Ample Bass right here, the classic Ample Bass J. I have on a folder the other Ample Bass, which, to tell you the truth, I like a little bit more. I don't know, I never like got crazy about the J. The other one, I like the tone a little bit better, but I haven't like installed it yet. I don't know why. I'm like, let's get into the J. You know, the J, before I export it, it has like some simple stuff right here. A little bit of compression, a little bit of EQ, I guess, yeah, to just roll deep a little bit because it's very subby. Pro MB again to kind of shape it, and yet, to take out the highs, because I went and did a bass upper right here with Serum. So let's as you can hear, the whole bass kind of thing, it's not just like, okay, so the chords are this and let's follow the chords. It sings by itself, you know what I mean? It has like thematology, you know? There is themes right here. You know, and now that this whole thing, it starts like with the hi-hats. You know what I mean? Ready. In a way, it doesn't like hit right here, but it hits right here. And that was the difficult part for my vocals when I was like creating the vocals for the song, to kind of like dunk, you know what I mean? And then because I couldn't in a way like get right here and to start the vocals, so I went like with the ooh, and then I introduced vocals. And then it gets like the second stuff. That's why the 16th right here. You know, I think I jumped one verse. Yeah, and then again, a little bit of nothingness, and then so we go like to the upper bass, which is Serum 2, a simple. Oh, I have like sub. Wow, basic mini, all that, nothing special. I don't have effects. Oh, I have effects of flanger. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. It started with Pro Q4, a little bit of shaping. Everything is about shaping and shaping and shaping, and whatever I can hear at that moment, and just shape everything. This is not the final. I think it's right here on the mix, something like that. Like that. Okay, and now let's go to the boom boom pow, to the chords. Ooh, what in the F is this? This is a piano, right? Logic Pro. I won't open it. I will not open anything, but I think that from here the space D, it's like, it's the piano, you know what I mean? Like once you open it, like it has all this stuff. Then I think I put in auto funk to funk it up. Don't you know? Funk it up. A little bit of EQ again, EQ. Saturn, saturation, warm tape, warm tube. Crazy, I went crazy on here, 59%. And then Pro MB, right? And it has that reggae, you know what I mean? It starts with the reggae. Bam, bam. Everything like simple. And then 16th, everything changes. Get ready for the chorus. You see, when it gets right here. Down. And then jump and go to the second, and then the chorus, you know, like repeats. And what do I have here? I have a serum, basic signs, with shaping, compressor, EQ, saturation. I do not intend to open everything. And I think this one, it is spread out, something like that. Again, piano. What is this? Again, the same. Oh, piano. Oh, yeah. Second piano. Just to give that with the snare together. You know what I mean? That, okay, we are now like, wow, we are running, we are flying, we are whatever. You know what I mean? Twin 3. Ooh, Twin 3. What is it on Twin 3? 2 sine waves with chorus and phaser. Amazing chorus, amazing phaser. I don't know why Wi-Fi filter doesn't do like a simple what you call it, a simple plugin that has like chorus, phaser, flanger, whatever, you know, like all that, and you know, like, and go crazy on it. It would be awesome, amazing. Effects plugin. What does this one have right here? The wave. 2 notes. Yeah, so next serum again. Acid and sine wave. Effects, no effects. Nothing crazy. Percu 4. Shaping the sound however you like it, and a little bit of ping pong at 1/4. Oh yeah. Okay, and now we go into the more effects kind of thing. Horns, tenor sax. Let's play all the horns together. Tenor sax again. 2 tenor sax, 3 tenor sax. Oh yeah, it must have been like a chord. And then we have like the trumpet, yeah, and 1 trumpet. So in a way there are 3 tenor sax just to play the chord, you know. You know, it's the same thing, but so nothing crazy, it's just for the build-up. And when it comes to horns, then the trumpet. Yeah, the trumpet, it is a little bit more prominent because it will appear on the next segment. And then again right here. I think it's the same, right? It is the same right here. And then one staff. It kind of introduces it to your subconscious. Oh, the trumpet? What is happening with that trumpet? And then it appears right here. The same thing. Then again here. Nothing crazy. E piano. Sweet case mark to right. Okay. Shape it. And a little bit of compressor, I guess. That's heaven, you know. The 90s R&B, Jamiroquai, Sade, you know what I mean. Stevie Wonder. Wow. Again 2-3 with tremolo this time. Tremolo 1/8T. Shaping. What is on the 2-3? Simple sine waves. Again with chorus and phase. Maybe it is the same, like the whale. I don't know. Kinda the same, the same. The tubular bells with ES2, old ES2. What is on the timeless? 1 second for the note. Wow. Just something crazy, you know, just to trick the ear. Just make stuff. FX riser. I made it from Serum 2. And yeah, I won't go any further. This was it, ladies and gentlemen. Simple as that. You know, make no mistake. Don't think that it is extremely complicated. It is just that I have presented it to you very fast. And at the same time, these whole ideas, when they take shape and form and all that, they start with nothing. They start with just a tiny little bit of a box, you know what I mean? And a little bit of a couple of chords there and all that. And then another box and another, and then stay a little bit away from the computer, then come back, then be like, oh, what am I doing right here? I'm over complicating everything. And then I'm like, yeah, but kind of feels good at the end when you will get your dopamine, the real dopamine reward. And little by little, do this, do that, do this, do that, do this, do that. You shape it and you make it a whole song, you know what I mean? And you try to find ways to cut corners. For example, on the chorus right here, I couldn't, like, if you listen to the final song, you know, like, and how my voice gets in, you know what I mean? So I found a way to kind of like play with it, you know what I mean? I don't go with the song, you know, like, don't try like to go against the song, or like to be like, oh, okay, you know what I mean? Like, this is it, how it's supposed to be, because all the songs in the music industry, they are this way and that way. No, we don't care about the songs in the music industry. We are taking the lead. You know what I mean? We are taking the lead right here. And we go forward. And you elevate. The music industry is this, we make it this. Okay? Because we are in the 21st century. We are We are painting with machines. You know what I mean? So we are supposed to create like something way better and not make the same old stupid fuck thing that they all make. They all sample. They all like go and refurbish the old and again, and they put it at the BS. So we do this, right? Little by little, go again, and finish it. Don't be like, I'm going to make like a lot of songs. I don't have one single song right here on my computer that I have unfinished. You know what I mean? And I see it like even like from top producers. Like we have like all these beats. Why the fuck you would have like all these beats? Finish it. End of story. And I create content about it, and boom and boom and boom. And moving forward and on to the next one. I don't know what the next one will be, and I do not care, to tell you the truth. I just trust God, and God leads me, to the promised land. Let's go. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. Without any further ado, love you all. Listen to the instrumental, right? Peace and love. Bye.